North Dakota bow hunters are just 2 weeks away from heading out into the field to look for a deer. But as KX News' Joel Porter tells us in tonight's top story, it'll likely be a tougher hunt this year after an awful 2021 wiped out several white-tailed deer.
Less than a month away from the start of bow season, archers in North Dakota are getting some practice in.
There's something about just shooting with friends or shooting at targets and having a good time.
They're optimistic for the fall, but members of the Nishu Bowman Club don't need a reminder on how bad 2021 was.
When we would walk in, you could smell.
Our vet had kind of predicted, like, this is going to be a bad one if we stay dry.
The hot, dry conditions led to a spread of epizootic hemorrhagic disease, or EHD. The tiny biting midge quickly infected hundreds of deer along the Missouri River.
Usually within 3 to 7 days, if they're going to die from it, they die from it.
I think we pulled our cameras after about a month and a half, early October. And by that time, I would say 90%, if not more, of the deer that had been showing up had disappeared.
The Game and Fish didn't cancel the deer season, but many hunters from the 22 units affected sent back their tags or stayed home.
Just over 3,000.
Why would we want to shoot what's left? Because that's the seed for the future.
Anderson tells me the good news is that the deer that made it through 2021 relatively unscathed are now mostly resistant from another EHD outbreak. The not so great news is that hunters tell me it'll take time for the deer to return in healthy numbers to the Missouri River bottom.
I mean, it's going to take at least 5 years, if not more, in my opinion.
Habitat equals wildlife, and so the more habitat and the better quality habitat on the ground, the faster they'll come back.
For 2022, the Game and Fish Department is giving out about 8,000 fewer licenses for gun season. But these bow hunters admit they may have to look elsewhere for success. For KX News, I'm Joel Porter.
Deer bow season in North Dakota opens September 2nd. The youth season opens 2 weeks later on Friday the 16th, and the deer gun season opens November 5th.